Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Ian Aguilar. Cortez back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Anthony Misevich getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 97, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. That one missing inside. Line to left, and it goes just foul. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Tracks it down for the out. One down. And now Tristan Casas. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That one's in there, 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And here is Stephen Kwan. In the air, left side. Connor Falefa drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off to the right.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
And that's too high. The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ramon Laureano up next. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr. will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Carlos Rodon comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And a strike on the outside edge. Rodon sets and deals. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Rodon fires. And that misses off the outside edge. Romeo Santos to bat next. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Jake Bauers. And the pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
This to third. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Luciano in the box again, takes a strike. That one ripped, and that's just foul.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Romeo Santos. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And fires in a fastball at 95.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
So up next, Jarrett Duran. In there for strike 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ramirez at the plate and takes high there. Next offering misses. 2-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Rodon to 2-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. There's a strike. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ramirez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here in Cleveland, leading off, Oswald Peraza. The pitch. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. In the dirt, 1-0. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Judge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch. Ground ball, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees out in front, 3-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jonathan Loaisiga. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the catcher, Josh Welch. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. On the ground. LeMahieu gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ian Aguilar.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Aguilar. Singing some Jonathan Loaisiga nuggets. He hails from Nicaragua. It's not a place that's produced a lot of big leaguers. Marvin Bernard, Dennis Martinez among the few. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, and he's quietly become a cog in the Yankees bullpen. Good firm velocity, a guy that's very consistent with his mechanics, repeating that delivery.
Righty delivers. That one hit to right. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get an out late in this ball game.
Casas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Kwan stands in now and watches strike 1. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the left side. They get the force, and that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here is Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. There's a strike up high. 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And a 1-2. Right side. Duran settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next is the designated hitter, Jose Trevino. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only 1 out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
LeMahieu in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Up and in, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2. Slides, but it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So digging in, Jake Bauers. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one off the outside edge. Popped up middle of the diamond. And the infield fly rule called. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Trevino coming home. 1 run across. Around third comes LeMahieu. He's in safely at second as a run scores. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. New pitcher for the Yankees, Anthony Misevich.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one cutting but missing down low. Action in the pen down there. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Kicks and deals. And it is 2-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. And that one pulled foul. Left-hand batter waits. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Romeo Santos. That one the other way. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Duran stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
That one lifted to left. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Bowers as he glides to his left. Ball game. The New York Yankees are headed to the American League Division Series. So the New York Yankees take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League Wildcard game, the New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the Guardians, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. In the American League Wildcard game, the Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. They've now tied the series at 1